Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Sussexsquad. Squad. If you're new here, please do me a favor, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps out my channel. So guys, I just really wanted to talk about two things that stood out to me recently. I feel like there's something in the air. There's something in the water. You know, the way that the royal family will do certain things at the same time, it just makes me wonder, like, is it all just so calculated? Is nothing in there about family? Is nothing in there about just like authentic human love and emotions? I don't know. So this article from People says Prince William becomes colonel-in-chief of Prince Harry's former army unit and royal military titles reshuffling. It says King Charles just announced new military appointments for Prince William, Queen Camilla, Princess Kate, and more. So, updated on August 11, 2023. King Charles announced new military appointments for the royal family on Friday, and one of Prince William's titles has a strong connection to Prince Harry. The king, 74, bestowed 3 new military appointments to his eldest son and heir, Colonel-in-Chief of the Mercian, I don't know if I'm saying that right, regiment, Colonel-in-Chief of the Army Air Corps, and Royal Honorary Air Commodore of Royal Air Force Valley, where he served as a helicopter pilot with the Royal Air Force's Search and Rescue Force. As the Colonel-in-Chief of the Army Corps, Prince William, 41, is now leader of his brother Prince Harry's former unit. Harry, 38, passed his Army Air Corps Grading and Pilot Selection Board interview in 2008 before training as an Army Air Corps pilot in 2009, according to Royal Family's website. So, I don't know. The article goes on to say Prince Harry was stripped of his 3 honorary military titles: Captain General of the Royal Marines, Honorary Air Commandant of Royal Air Force Huntington, and Commodore-in-Chief Small Ships and Diving, Royal Naval Command, after he and his wife Meghan Markle stepped back from the senior royal roles in 2020. The titles reverted to the crown. You know, and I feel like this is just another attempt to humiliate and infuriate Harry. It says at Queen Elizabeth's funeral in September, many members of the royal family sported military uniforms, but Prince Harry wore a suit, of course, because they had stripped away his titles. A spokesperson for the Duke of Sussex told People in a statement, his decade of military service is not determined by the uniform he wears, and we respectfully ask that focus refrain on the life and legacy of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. It goes on to say in Friday's announcement of the new military appointments for the working members of the royal family, Kate Middleton received 3 new titles from King Charles. The couple shared a video on their joint social media pages announcing the new titles. The Princess of Wales, 41, is now the Commodore-in-Chief of the Fleet Air Arm, Colonel-in-Chief of the 1st Queen's Dragoon Guards, and Royal Honorary Air Commodore of Royal Air Force Coningsby. Yeah, it mentions Jeffrey Epstein in this article, but we won't even go there. It goes on to say Queen Camilla previously took over as Colonel-in-Chief of the Royal Lancers, the regiment of her late father, Major Bruce Shand, served with during World War II, and Colonel of the Grenadier guards of the roles that previously belonged to Prince Andrew. So, just at first glance, what I'm getting here is like, please, Meghan and Harry, Harry and Meghan, please, 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 look at us, look at all this that you left behind, please. You know, it's like, don't they understand by now that that all doesn't matter to Harry? It did at some point. But what matters to him right now is his family and keeping his family safe. And no amount of huge, inflated, fancy titles is going to drag him back to that. Because if he goes back to the UK, he can't take Meghan with him. Meghan is too hated. She is in danger there. So you'll never ever get him back. And why? Instead of taking so much time with these inflated titles, why didn't you take some time to improve anti-racist initiatives, anti-xenophobic initiatives? And the fact that this came out, you know, it's always very, very roundabout. You know, they never just come out and say what they mean. You notice in the way that this article puts it, it says, King Charles announced new military appointments for the royal family on Friday, and one of Prince William's new titles has a strong connection to Prince Harry. But all in all, I mean, why are you even talking about him? Success Squad, let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe I'm just a little lost. So here's another article. Royal family removes Prince Harry's His Royal Highness title references from the website. Although the Duke and Duchess of Sussex retained their HRH titles after stepping back as members of the royal family, they no longer use them. This is by Stephanie Petit, I like her name, and this was published on August 9, 2023. It says Prince Harry's page on the royal family's website was just updated to remove references to His Royal Highness titles. After Express reported on Friday that the Duke of Sussex was still being called His Royal Highness in his bio, the outlet noticed on Tuesday that the page had been updated to remove two references to the title. Both references were tied to Harry's work to raise awareness about HIV/AIDS in 2016. The title is now replaced with the Duke, or the Duke of Sussex. Although he did not receive his dukedom from his grandmother Queen Elizabeth until May 2018 wedding to Meghan Markle. The royal family's website has not been completely updated following the death of Queen Elizabeth. As Express pointed out last week, Queen Elizabeth was still referred to as the current monarch. King Charles was called the Prince of Wales, and Queen Camilla was still being styled as the Duchess of Cornwall. Buckingham Palace said in a statement reported by Express, the royal family website contains over 5,000 pages of information about the life and work of the royal family. Following the death of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, content has been revisited and updated periodically. Some content may be out of date until this process is complete. What would happen to Prince Harry and Meghan's titles was revealed shortly after they announced they were stepping back in 2020. Following the Sandringham summit, when Prince Harry met with Queen Elizabeth, Buckingham Palace revealed the Sussexes will not use their HRH titles as they are no longer working members of the royal family. Prince Harry and Meghan would still be referred to formally as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and called Harry the Duke of Sussex and Meghan the Duchess of Sussex. For me, they're just Prince Harry and Princess Meghan. I don't care about the titles on some silly website. Anyway, they're the people's prince and princess. That's what they are. A website doesn't change that. But anyway, since they decided to step back as working members of the royal family and relocated to Meghan's home state of California, the couple have often introduced themselves as simply Harry and Meghan, and good for them. Don't let those snobs tell you what to do. Prince Harry retained his place in the line of succession to the throne. Following Queen Elizabeth's death in September, he holds the fifth spot after his brother Prince William blah, blah, blah. It just seems like a case of the narcissist begging for attention after the victim has walked away. But I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments.